Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you all. And welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings. And please, y'all, watch the company that you keep because it just may save your life. Okay, y'all? Or it just keep you out of trouble. Okay? So I wanted to jump on here really quickly. I'm going to try to get through this as quick as I possibly can, y'all. Okay? Um, People were feeling some type of way yesterday. People were in their feelings because I put the video up and I said that, by the numbers, not coming from me, but by the numbers, it was saying that a female, when I did the numbers, it said that a female played a big part in what happened, okay, y'all, to Big Juk. And then I said, what female is in all up entwined in this whole situation right now? And, I brought up the mother because, I mean, that's the only female that we know of that was in the vicinity of what all happened and took place. Okay, y'all? And I wasn't trying to be insensitive or anything like that. I was just, going by statistics, y'all. Statistics. When something happens to someone, the first people that they look at are your spouse and your family members, close friends. It's the people that's the closest to you is who they start with first. Once they get them out the way, then they move on to others, especially if they stand out and suspicious about, the situation or around the situation. So that's the truth, y'all. It wasn't that I made that up or anything like that. That's the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts because, people were feeling some type of way. Oh, you insensitive. She's mourning her son and blah, blah, blah. Everybody was feeling some type of way. Not everybody, but some people. So I wanted to jump on here and go over a few things that's coming up now and further lets me know that I'm just saying, y'all, somebody really close could have possibly played a part in what happened to him. So let's go over a few more things, y'all. Let's go over a few more things so that I could just prove a point. This is what we do on this page over here. We eliminate suspects. We eliminate in whichever, scenario that sounds like it makes sense. Because it's a lot of stuff that don't make sense. And then we just narrow it down to the stuff that do make sense. And this is what we do on this page. And even if you all feel like, it's a little harsh or whatever, this is something that's done all the time. Okay, y'all? Especially, this is what police do. Okay, y'all? They eliminate, people that, I'm just saying, in the inner circle of these people. Now, this is another statistic. This is from 2002 from the Bureau of Justice. Okay? It said that 43% of family members are the ones that's responsible, okay, y'all, for people's demise. 43%. That's a high percentage, y'all. That's like over half of the crimes that take place in our world today. And it's probably more than that now because it's 2024. That's 2022, I think. Okay, y'all? Over almost half. It's family members that does things to each other or lands each other up and this and that and that and this. So it ain't like I was just picking or I was trying to be insensitive. So if you all feel that way, I'm sorry that you feel that way. That's all I can say. Maybe it's the way I say things. I don't know, but I only know to talk the way I know how to talk, y'all. Okay? If you come on this page, you're going to get the lowdown. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing, and I'm going to just put it out there. And I'm not saying that she did this or did that, but I'm saying about the numbers or whatever, and this is when I make my opinion on it. Okay? So I'm just saying a female came up in those numbers. And when it first came up, I was like, that don't make no sense. But then when you sit back and you analyze things, then it kind of do make sense. It does, y'all. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it instead of, be at each other over it. People was like, I like your page, but it's like a disrespect. It's not a disrespect if I can line up, what I'm saying to what happened. It's not a disrespect. I'm not trying to disrespect her. But it is what it is, y'all. What you want me to lie and say, oh no, that don't make no sense. When it does. When it truly does. Okay, y'all? So let's keep going. Let's keep going, y'all. So when you all want to come for me and say, that's insensitive, I want you to also think about Dolph's mother as well. Okay, y'all? I want you to think about Dolph. People got mad at me when I was talking about Dolph mama when I said, oh, she's smoking her kneecaps off. She was back in the days. It is what it is. But how you think she felt when her son was taken out? So have that same energy for Dolph as you have for Big Juk and his mom too. Okay, have that same energy. Because we did the same thing with who all stood to gain off of Dolph. We did the same thing for him. So it ain't like, oh, we are just nitpicking. We did the same thing for Dolph over here. And we analyzed everybody, that the whole situation. It was a lot of stuff that was off about Dolph's case, okay? Even his brother, that's nickname is Demon, that he got caught up in the Makitas with. It was a lot of stuff that lined up that was weird stuff that was going on. And we talked about it. So it ain't like we're nitpicking on Big Jook and Yo Gotti's mama. We did the same thing. This is what we do. We chop it down to which person makes sense, which to get that, had a reason for somebody to be taken out. Okay, y'all? And we had to bring up Dolph's mother's, I'm just saying, her street pharmacy use. Because you can get lined up by somebody that's out here, smoking their kneecaps. So we had to talk about her too. But let's don't just act like, oh, you coming for Yo Gotti's mama. This is what we did over here too. How you think she felt when her son was taken out? So it's okay for them to take out, Young Dolph's away from his mama. It's okay for that to happen. And these people to allegedly be a part of that. And now when you say something about it, people is acting like, oh, you insensitive. She said she took her own son. Who was with him? You got to analyze everything that took place with Big Jook. And if it's saying something about a female is popping up, she is a female. Okay, y'all? She is. Now, let's get started. Because, let's not just act like we don't understand what's really going on. Big Juk played a major part in teasing, taunting, all kind of stuff when Dolph was taken out. He did. He plays a major part in everything that has taken place. He was picked up. He was questioned. We don't even know why he was questioned. What was he even questioned about? Was he questioned about his brother? We don't know. It's a possibility that, and I want to say this. I have to throw this out there. That, Big Juk and Mound Quint is really, really close. They're close, y'all. And I do believe that Mound Quint was let out so that he can, fulfill some type of job. And ever since he been out, we don't know who this guy been hanging around. We don't know if he done ran into Big Juk in the street before he was picked up too. We don't know if, they had that conversation that, if push comes to shove, is you going to give up somebody or this and that and this? Maybe Big Juk told him, yeah. I got something for him. If I ain't about to sit up in there for nobody else mess. We don't know. Maybe it got back to Yo Gotti. I don't know. Maybe this is what Mound Quint was let out for. So he can let them know, what all the police know, Who all is the people that's talking? So they could take care of it before these 60 days was up to get to the court date. We don't know. So we sit up here and we talk about it on this page. And if you don't like it, y'all can just, don't let the doorknob hit you on your way out. That's all I can tell you. For the people that want to be insensitive, we don't want to hear it, especially when Dolph, lost his life the way he lost his life. He got hit more times than, Big Jook did. They said Big Juk got hit like 10 times. Dolph got hit like 22. So if anybody needs some sympathy, I think it should be Dolph family and his mama and his kids. And his woman, if she ain't had nothing to do with it. So y'all got to stop getting all in y'all feelings, because when it's time for the get down to the nitty gritty on who did what and what and what, police ain't sitting back here playing around like, oh, just don't be insensitive. They wouldn't hurt a fly. No, everybody is a suspect. Everybody. And in this whole situation, women has been a major players. And what happened to Dolph? Word on the street, women are the ones that set it up. Women, y'all, got together. Old school women got together with younger school women and allegedly lined up this whole thing, the whole play. So it goes beyond Mound Quint. It goes beyond y'all. Okay, y'all? It goes beyond him. It goes beyond, the mother, if she played a part. A lot of people played a part. Y'all think this woman was taken out for nothing? Over here in the red? Do y'all think she was taken, what is her name, Anita or something like that? Do y'all think that she was taken out for no reason? They're saying that she played a major part, her and some other woman, and they were all close friends. And y'all wonder why, people are dropping like flies when it comes down to this? They touched the wrong one, y'all. Okay? So is it far-fetched to think that another woman would line up Big Juk when women lined up Dolph to take care of a situation? So y'all don't think these old school women that's been out here doing all kind of dirt, okay, y'all? They have admitted that they were like queen pins up around Memphis, y'all. They plugged. And they was out here slanging and banging, y'all. Like the men. So let's not pretend like they don't have no background for to do this type of stuff, okay, y'all? Please. There's new information coming out now. And it's suspect, y'all. These are Yo Gotti's aunties and stuff, y'all. He grew up around a lot of women. A lot of sisters his mother has. Okay, y'all. I don't know if every last one are, but he got a lot of aunties, y'all. Word on the street. So it's not far-fetched that a woman played a part in helping line up, I'm just saying, y'all, Big Juk, to get the heat off the family. You're talking about a family full of hustlers that they came really, really a long way from the streets to now they balling out of control. Okay, y'all? Her son is worth millions now. Do y'all think that she want this son that's providing all these millions of dollars for the whole family to change their lifestyle? That they don't have to, hustle anymore. Do y'all think they want to fall back to that lifestyle just to keep up the everything they got going on, the birthday parties and the this and the that, and the vacations and the this and the that? Y'all think they want to let that go? You think she want to sit back and worry about Young Gotti in prison for the rest of his life for Dolph? Or do you think they sitting back putting their heads together like, how are we going to fix this? And it has to be dramatic. We got two people right now that the feds is paying very, very close attention to. Yo Gotti and Big Jook. When it comes down to Dolph being taken out, y'all, this is bigger than they expected it. They thought that they were going to brush it under the rug because, Black Youngster and Yo Gotti and them, they know the judges and all kind of stuff in Memphis. But it's not going to be able to be brushed under the rug so easy. It's too much information out, y'all. And there's too many attempts on Dolph's life from the same inner circle of people for us to act as if that, it's going to go away or it didn't happen. Or, we being too sensitive to the family by saying what we're saying. Y'all have to understand that the family is getting desperate right now, y'all. It's 60 days, y'all. 60 days away from the court date. Some moves have to be made. In order for them to keep their lifestyle and things going the way they want it to go and to keep Yo Gotti out of prison, this is what somebody has advised them. My personal opinion, I'm going to just say allegedly, but this is what I feel like somebody has advised them. That this is the only way. One has to go, and you have to put the blame on that person. And don't be surprised when courts start, and this is exactly what happens. And then that's when people going to come back to the page like they normally do and be like, oh, you was right. They are putting the blame on him. You was right. This could have been to cover up so that Young Dolph won't, not Young Dolph, but Yo Gotti get charged for this. It's a serious RICO going on, y'all. A very serious one. And the thing of this whole thing is, it's a possibility that, P.R.E didn't have nothing to do with it, but they're running around here, popping bottles and all kind of saying little snippet things and this and that. They better watch what they saying out here, for they be locked up and ain't even had nothing to do with it. Because people are in damage control right now. And they stand to gain more than the people that's the ops by taking the person out. They going to have, celebratory feeling out of it that, somebody took this person out just like they took the out they got. But the people, let's look at the people that's celebrating right now, y'all. Okay? Let's look at Snoop bands. How Snoop bands going to jump on there and talk about he's smoking somebody. Okay, y'all? He's smoking Juk packs. Okay? This is what he's saying. But when Dolph called you, you didn't even answer the phone. You made an excuse that you were getting your hair cut. But you supposed to be on a set doing a video shoot? That's suspect. Key Glock, he posting stuff. It's little subliminals. But at the same time that Dolph was being taken out, everybody that was a part of P.R.E was out doing something that was a part of what they were supposed to be doing. Key Glock was in the house chilling, like he was waiting on the news to hit. So let's be clear on everybody that was doing suspect stuff that's now acting like, oh, we played a part in taking it. They might not even have anything to do with this. This is all about damage control. Do y'all know how many people has been taken out when it comes down to this case? And every single time that people was taken out, look at CEO Teasy and these people, they said because they was running their mouth. They talk too much. And this is why they was taken out. So is it a possibility, y'all, that they're getting desperate, like I said, and getting rid of loose ends? It's a possibility. But at the same time, does that supposed to cancel out? I'm just saying, a whole bunch of women that has been the masterminds of a lot of stuff that has taken place. Are we supposed to just act like it didn't happen? Okay, y'all, ask yourself this question. These are women that were out here swerving left and right, call themselves the dirty South. Okay, y'all? They from the dirty South. This is what they say. Look what it says, y'all. Jordine Mims, Yo Gotti's mama, in Memphis, Tennessee, became a major figure in North Memphis as she participated in the street pharmacy game. Geraldine Mimes would earn the respect of her neighborhood as she supplied a lot of people in her apartments and proved she wasn't a sheep among wolves. Didn't this just come up in the numbers about the sheep among wolves, y'all? And then somebody sent me this, and it's saying that she's not a sheep among wolves. She's a wolf. What are the odds of me talking about that? Didn't even know that this existed. And then somebody sent me this afterwards. If the numbers is saying that a female played a major role in Big Jook, who was close to this situation? Who stood to gain that was a female out of this situation? Who seemed like they're desperate enough to line some stuff up in this situation? Ask yourself this question, y'all. Okay? Coming from a family that included 5 other sisters. So yes, those are her sisters. All females. And man, y'all, females can be worse than guys when it comes to sitting back on some I'm just saying, y'all. I know some dirty females. Okay, y'all? That I don't care what you do. They be on some straight up BS. Okay, y'all? And I'm sure we all know some that could care less about, I'm just saying, they more cutthroat than, I'm just saying, y'all, than guys. And you wouldn't even think a female could be that heartless, but I'm sure we know some. So please don't, y'all, please don't go there, all right? They said they were close and all held a reputation in the neighborhood for getting money, y'all. Getting money. And y'all think that they didn't get to the point now where they got that money, they about to let it go? Because Yo Gotti got a RICO brewing? Oh no, they're sitting back, most likely, trying to figure out how do we fix this. And we might just have to sacrifice something just to fix this. Okay, y'all? Originally getting a start in crime with boosting, which gradually turned to selling street pharmacy stuff, then eventually the major street pharmacy stuff. You're talking about queen pins, y'all. And it's starting to make me wonder, due to the fact that the mama had all this stuff sold up like this in Memphis. Did her and Dolph, did any of them bump heads with Dolph? Because they said Dolph was running some stuff and making some money in Memphis too. So it makes you wonder, is this about that instead of some female that Dolph was messing with his girlfriend and a baby mama and bull crap, y'all? Was this about Dolph money instead of Dolph where he was laying the, I'm just saying, y'all, the pack of whacker? Is it more to this than meets the eye? Because it's a lot of street pharmacy stuff they talking about, y'all. And distribution and all of this stuff and the feds and, you know, somebody snitching on Yo Gotti's mama and them and all of this other stuff. It's a lot of stuff going on in just this little stuff right here. And it's deep, okay, y'all? So it just lets you know that she's about that life. Okay, that's just be clear. Don't sit up here and sugarcoat stuff. She's about that life. So don't sit up here, oh, she's mourning and you shouldn't talk like that. Y'all think the police ain't trying to figure this out too? The ones that ain't paid off. Y'all don't think that they're sitting there, detectives looking over this case saying, you know, well, she did stay in the game, the court finna start, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Y'all, please. Seriously, please. Don't even go there. All right? Now, let's get back to Yo Gotti and his brother whole situation. Okay? January the 12th, y'all. Friday. January the 12th. Big Juk put up a message out of the blue. He puts up this message on his social media. And he says they don't want to face you. They want to snake you. Excuse me, y'all. He says, stay alert to stay alive. Watch your back at all times. Put snakes on the plate and eat great. Okay, y'all? I don't know how Big Juk talks. I really don't know. I don't know how he writes. I don't know, none of that. But I'm going to tell y'all this. This is not the first time that somebody was about to be taken out and a mysterious text message popped up or a post or something like that, and people were suspicious if that person even put it up. Ask yourself this question, y'all. Did he even write this? Was this put up just to give people something to talk about, just like everybody else that was taken out? I hope y'all ain't remember Soulja Boy and getting into it with Dolph the day before he was taken out, right, y'all? And he's entwined with the whole inner circle of the people that didn't like Dolph. Let's be clear. Let's talk about it, okay? Because we don't know if he even put this up there. And if he did put this up there on his post, this ain't no different than what Matthew P.R.E was doing when he was sending out the bat signal. Somebody please help me. They about to take me out. I done signed with these doggone people, these elites, and my time is come. So what do y'all know? They about to come and get me. This is what Matthew P.R.E was putting out, the Batman signal. That he needs help. Okay, y'all. Was Big Juk getting threats, y'all? Because this makes sense that it's a possibility that he was getting threats. Was it the same thing that was going on with Biggie? Y'all remember when Biggie went out of town and they were saying you ain't gonna make it out of here? They were sending him all kind of threats. Was he getting threats too? Or was it somebody in his inner circle that started acting funny toward him? Like somebody really, really close to him? Y'all, ask yourself this question. If Yo Gotti was hauling tail up out of there, right after the funeral, he got out of Dodge, him and Angela. Why didn't Big Juk leave too? Why? Ask yourself this question. Why would he stay? Did he stay because his mama was going to stay? Ask yourself this question. Was it Mama Bear that didn't want to go nowhere, so Big Juk stayed there too? Ask yourself that question, y'all. Because everybody's forgetting that she was there too. Why didn't the mama leave? Do she still live in Memphis? I don't know. That's another question. I don't know. Do Yo Gotti's mother still live in Memphis? And if she don't, why didn't she get on a plane too? Wouldn't she gonna be, stranded too? If she live out of town? Or do she still stay there? Because we know she got a restaurant, but that don't mean nothing because you got a restaurant. You don't got to be there. You can have people that work there. So I'm sure she don't be at the restaurant all the time. I don't know though. But is it a possibility that she asked him to stay? I'm just saying, y'all. Ask yourself this question. And was he getting threats? Did he tell anybody? If he posted this on social media, did he tell his brother that he was getting threats? And wouldn't his brother would have been like, no, you got to go with me? Wouldn't it would have made sense? Now, if he didn't tell his brother that somebody was threatening him, then could him and his brother been, having some problems, y'all? But they was fronting in front of everybody, saying they want everybody to know that they wasn't really getting along at the time. It's a lot of unanswered questions right now that we don't know. But something that we do know right now that's popping up, word on the street is, Big Juk had a bag on his head. This is what they're saying. They're saying that Big Juk had a $100,000 bag on his head. Word on the street, y'all. This is what's going around right now. That somebody wanted to take him out for some money. So if you want to take somebody out for some money, do you call them and threaten them? give them the heads up, or do you just be quiet and just sneak up on them? Okay? So then that makes you wonder, was he getting threats? But how did he know somebody was after him? Which takes you back to, was somebody in his inner circle all of a sudden acting funny toward him? Because when you say you don't want to face somebody, it makes it look as if, somebody acting funny towards you. When you come around them, they ain't talking like they normally talk or something like that. But behind your back, they're getting down. So there's a possibility that it was somebody that was close. That could have been why he put this up. And when I put this in, y'all, I kid y'all not, I put snakes on the plate and eat great. I put that on and 113 popped up. That's the same day he passed. Some other stuff popped up too, but that popped up in the numbers. And I was like, wow, that's odd. Now, let's fast forward to the next day. They go to this, they have to go to the funeral. Go to the funeral with his brother, Angela Simmons. She tagging along. The funeral is over, and now it's time to go to the repass. And this is another thing I didn't understand, but maybe this place was bigger, so maybe this is why they decided to go here. But it just made you wonder, after they throw all of these parties at, the Mama's restaurant, why didn't they have this at the Mama's restaurant, right, y'all? It's fancy. What is it called? Privé or something like that? It's fancy. So why didn't they have it there? If it was so up close and personal, if somebody in the family that passed away and this and that and this, because they said it was the uncle. Okay, y'all? Which made me wonder, why did they have it somewhere else instead of at the Mama's fancy restaurant? Did they not want to take him out at the Mama restaurant, y'all? So they have it somewhere else to make it look like the setup was even better, that it was a setup? I'm just saying, y'all, okay? Now, they go out and eat at the repass. Yo Gotti, Angela, we out. They gone. Okay, y'all? They mingling and tingling around and talking and whatever, reminiscing, and everybody's talking and acting fake all in everybody's face. Remember what I said popped up too in the numbers? The Truman Show. So everybody that was at this place, all in their face smiling, wasn't really his friends. Okay, y'all? They knew something was about to take place. Possibility. Okay? There's a strong possibility that more than one person knew about this setup. Now, I'm going to give the mama the benefit of the doubt because of one thing. One thing. And this is another thing that's popping up now. They're saying that there were hundreds of people in this place. That's number one. They said another thing that's coming out is the mama was already in the car. Now let's talk about it, okay? Instead of getting upset about it. If the mama was already in the car, then all of a sudden, at the last minute, she's ready to go, which seemed like she was ready to go first. And I'm going to say this, y'all. If she was already in the car, something tells me in my heart of hearts, something asks me this question to ask y'all. Why did she walk out with him? Because we heard several stories. Y'all. Okay? First, it was the funeral. They changed that. Then now it's coming down to the nitty gritty, especially when I saw the pictures and I saw him half under the car. I said, he had to been running to the car and slid under the car. And that's where he laid. Okay, y'all? People was like, oh, he was in the car. He jumped out the car. Y'all, that don't even make no sense. Especially lit up the way he was lit up. Y'all think he fell out of the car? His feet would have been still hanging up in the car and the body would have been on. Y'all, come on now, please. He looked like on the way to the car. This is when they lit him up. Now, the thing of it is his mama was already in the car. And the first thing came to my mind, was she hurry up. I'm ready to go. Telling him to hurry up and come on out. I'm ready to go. I'm at the car. I started wondering, did she walk to the car by herself? Did she go to the car by herself, y'all? And if she did walk to the car by herself, if somebody was waiting outside for to take out Big Jook, why didn't they get her? If this was so personal, and this was about Dolph, why didn't they? Ask yourself this question, y'all. They didn't care about taking out, the other lady, the two women that they hit up coming from the basketball game. So they didn't care about taking them out. So why wouldn't they take her out the same way? People want, there were people in my comment section saying, well, some people live by that code. They don't know children. No, I ain't seen people live by that code in a long time. And if that was the case, then why did they go after the Wilkins, whatever her last name is? I forgot her name, y'all. Anita Wilkins. Why didn't they do the code with her? She was a mom. It was two girls in the car. Two female in the car. And they lit them up. So why is it okay for your Gotti's mama to walk out of here to her car, get in the car, wait on her son, and nobody say a thing? They sitting back still waiting on the sun to come out, y'all. Okay? Now, a lot of people are saying that this happened within seconds. Soon as he came out of the door, this is when they came for him. So she had to see somebody standing out there, right? You have to see somebody standing around this little area or something. Okay, y'all? Some just don't seem right about this picture. And if she didn't walk out there by herself, who walked her to the car? Who walked her to the car? That's my question. When they walked her to the car, did they go back in? They said soon as he walked out the door, it went down. So it happened in a matter of seconds. So somebody was out there already waiting, y'all. Which tells you again that this wasn't personal. Not no Dolph stuff. Because if that was the case, a mama bear would have been lit up outside. And why would the mama be outside by herself with no security? Did she have security with her in the car? Ask yourself this question. Like, ain't nobody answering these questions. Somebody said that at first it was 3 people got hit up. Then they changed it to 2. Just Big Juk and his security. But at first they said 3 people got hit up, y'all. So why the story changing? To make it seem like somebody else did something that it sounded like was an inside job, y'all. Because this is what it sounds like to me. That this was a straight up inside job from somebody in that inner circle. Somebody that could have been like, he on his way out right now. That's already sitting in the car. Okay, y'all? This also seems like it could have been from, and I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe somebody in the inside was watching him and saying, oh, okay, he's getting ready to come out now. That was keeping up with him. Okay, y'all? That could have been a possibility. But why him? It's the question, y'all, when you got the mama gift wrap sitting in the car already. It makes no sense. It seems like that they purposely made sure that she was not the subject. She was not the target at all, which makes you wonder, like I said, who stood to gain? Who stood to gain by him being taken out? Is it P.R.E? Or is it Mama Bear or the inner circle of women that is about to, mess up their lifestyles? If your Gotti go to prison, you got to ask yourself this question. Okay, y'all? They said that, this is the report that came from ABC 24, that about a couple hundred people were inside the building when the hitting took place outside. So soon as he stepped out, they lit the place up. Y'all, this is what they did to him. They lit him up. And Not only did they light him up, this car was awaiting. Okay, y'all? This car was waiting. And word on the street is this car that was waiting was a ghost car. This is what they call a ghost car. Tinted windows, no license plates. Now, got another problem with this no license plates. Because somebody said this on another page. I forgot who page. But somebody said this about Memphis. They said that if you ride around with no license plates on the car, they gonna pull you over right away. Okay, the police don't play with that. Because the 9 times out of 10, the car is stolen or it's about to be, a part of a crime or has already been a part of a crime. So they pulls you over. Like you stand out like a sore thumb. When you do not have license plates on your car or no paperwork on the side or in the window showing you just bought it or whatever. So they said ain't no way that this car had been riding around for a long time to come up there and just wait on him to come out of the restaurant. Okay, y'all? Not the restaurant, but yeah, the restaurant. From eating from the repass. Okay, y'all? So one thing that this person said, they said, where did this car come from? It had to be somewhere close. Right, y'all? Well, let's see what's close to where he just got taken out at. Okay, y'all? Let's check out the places nearby. Okay? They couldn't have been riding around for a long time because Memphis police will pull you over if you don't have no license plates. So wherever that they came from, it had to be nearby. It wasn't a far distance. Okay, y'all? This is what they're saying. So, let's make it make sense. Let's check out, Let's check out, this is where it took place at 6385 Winchester Road. This is the restaurant where he was taken out at. Right, y'all? At the repass. Now, 3 minutes away. Yes, I said it. 3 minutes away. 6980 Winchester. What's that, about 6 blocks? Why is the restaurant that the mama owned 3 minutes away from where they were having the repast at, y'all? Is it a possibility that they came from there? Ask yourself this question, y'all. Because the person said that they had to be nearby. Because if they rode a long way, the police would have pulled them over. Okay, y'all? So 3 minutes away from P.R.E. Okay, y'all? This is the restaurant that they own. And like I said, I don't understand why it wasn't there. Maybe it wasn't big enough to hold 300 people. Maybe, I don't know. But maybe they didn't want it to take place there. They didn't have enough bang bang going on there. So maybe they wanted a break. Okay, y'all? Maybe she didn't want that history of, the son being taken out at her restaurant, so they put it somewhere else. I'm wondering now, how many people does this place hold? That's my next question. Do this place hold 300 people? Or they don't hold enough? Okay, it's a possibility. It might not be as big as the other place, so maybe that's why. But I don't know. This is the inside of the place. It's very fancy. Okay, 6980 Winchester. Right down the street, y'all. From where your mama owns her place at. 3 minutes away sound like a good planning spot, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember, but word on the street is straight drop now. This is where they were at when they were planning. Okay, y'all? Remember when I did that video, Breaking News, CEO Big 30, Little Baby, 42 Doug, and Black Youngster seen out spoiling straight drop 2 weeks before Dolph was about to get taken out? They were at, and this wasn't 2 weeks. This was I was talking about the 2 weeks before Dolph was taken out when they were at the concert. But they also stopped back here before. Okay? This was put up April the 20th, 2021, right before Dolph was taken out, a couple months. And they were all hanging out up here at P.R.E, y'all. And word on the street is this is where they were planning, making some of the plans for the line, I'm just saying, y'all, to land off up. Word on the street. Same place. So this is where the thug thizzles come to when they lining up their plays. So could this have been, I'm just saying, y'all, where they lined up another play at, y'all? Because look at the people that's on here. Straight Drop, Teasy. Look at this. This is the same restaurant that Yo Gotti owned. His mama owned. 3 minutes away. Is this where they came from? So they wouldn't have to drive that far without license plates, y'all? Ask yourself this question. I'm just saying. 3 minutes away. 3 minutes away. Now there are stories coming out that he had $100,000 on his head. I still say it was an inside job. I just don't see anybody from, that wasn't somebody that everybody knew in this inner circle. I don't see somebody just coming and blend in with everybody and hang out with all these people and nobody know who that person is. Like somebody would have been like, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? So how in the world did they know he was just finna walk out? I'm just saying. If I got a repass going on, I'm gonna know everybody up in there. Ain't nobody gonna be no extras coming in there just standing around that nobody don't know. Ain't no way. So it had to be somebody that was close, okay, to Big Juk, that was saying, okay, he finna come out. Well, he on his way out. They letting a little bit of stuff out at a time. But they're not letting out a lot of stuff. Okay, y'all? It's like they throwing a little here and bits and pieces here and there to see what we gonna say about it first. But for that mama to go out to that car and get in a car and then he come out with his security behind her and she's already in the car. Who was she in the car with? And if she was in the car by herself, why didn't they get her? I'm just saying, y'all. Why? When I tell y'all that karma came to him, and it doesn't matter which way it came, that's what I meant. Even if his own people lined him up, that was his karma. You just took this man away from his family. You took this man away from not only his family, from the people in Memphis that he was helping. Y'all. And now that people are trying to figure out what's going on to make sure that, they don't just start lying on P.R.E members and say they did it just because they happy about it happening because they took out, I'm just saying. But some of them suspect too, so I don't see how some of them could even talk. It's just to get some publicity. I'm just saying, y'all. And then I seen the hero guy. What's his name? The short arm, the short arm superhero guy. Okay, I forgot his name, but there's hero in there, something like that. He got the short arm. He even went live, and he was talking about he was in somewhere. I'm on my way to something, and I was like, he better stop giving up his location. Act stupid. It ain't everybody's business where you on your way to. P.R.E members are starting to move kind of stupid, y'all. I'm just saying. Some of them. They are. Because to be honest with you, I think that this is not have nothing to do with no P.R.E members. I think this got to do with that court. And either one or two things. They got him out the way so he wouldn't talk. Or he started talking and somebody told that he was talking. And they lined him up. Okay, y'all? But however way they lined him up, best believe they stood to gain. And like I said, when people be about to get taken out, insurance policies is put out there. Ain't no way that Gotti is hanging out with Jay-Z and they ain't got a couple of probably insurance policies on this man right here. Plus, he's his business partner. By him being the CEO, he's his business partner. So, I'm just saying, if anybody does your business partner, you can put an insurance policy on them. This is what they doing now. Especially people in the industry. So you have to ask yourself this question. How much money did they have on this guy? How much did they get off for this guy? How many insurance policies did they have on this guy? Because you got to think about Mama Bear. That's her son. She got an insurance policy on him. Did he have any kids, a wife? I don't know. Yo Gotti could have put an insurance policy on him because he worked with him. So there's a lot of reasons why I said what I said, y'all. Why would she be such a rush that she would leave him and go to the car? Was they vibing like that? Was they all good? Because like I said, somebody personal to him said something to make him feel that way. That, somebody was trying to snake him. Okay? And they wasn't in his face. His mama wasn't in his face because she went straight to the car and left him in the inside. And probably was like, would you come on? Would you come on? I'm ready to go. Would you come on? And he come right out and you get lit up. They said it happened within seconds. Because I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. If I'm sitting in a car and somebody's standing outside looking suspicious, because they have to be looking suspicious if they was standing outside. Okay, y'all? Because even if they was in a car, I would have still looked suspicious. I would have been calling, call your child and be like, it's somebody out here. So make sure you bring the security out ready for whatever. And let them know to bring, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have to see somebody out there. Then they say somebody just pulled up. So was they in a car watching her car? Waiting for him to come to the car? And what side did they come from? Did they come from the curve? Which means that they walked up. Or did they come from the side? Which means, what door did she run out of because he was on the other side of the car? What door did she get out the car and run from? Something don't seem right about that. The whole situation seems weird, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. So if people want to get in their feelings, I want you to think about this again. Family members, 43% is the cause of family members being taken out. Okay, y'all? It's the reason why I said what I said. So, y'all, let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. 3 minutes away. Could they have put them plates, took the plates off and waited at that restaurant? The P.R.E restaurant, and then went and did what they had to do? And then come back there and switch up and keep it pushing? Ask yourself this question. Did they find the car yet, y'all? Where was the car taken to? Inside I'm just saying, y'all, a garage somewhere waiting? Because it really, truly seemed like this was well thought out, y'all. This seems like it was truly well thought out. And Mama Bear was not to be touched in this whole situation. And she was moving funny to me because I just still cannot understand why in the world that this was just perfect timing for him to get hit up when he come out and you didn't even walk out with him. As if you already knew that it was about to take place. But y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just saying, y'all, something don't seem right about this whole situation, y'all. Everybody else that was in the place was still inside. Nobody thought to walk out with him. I'm just saying, y'all, and y'all ain't seen people in a long time. This was a funeral that you normally see people you ain't even seen in a long time. Nobody walked out talking to you like normally when you walk into your car and stuff, people be coming out the place with you. Nobody walked out with him. He walked out just him and security by themselves. And they went straight for the security first. They made sure they hit him in the head, got him out the way. And they got to him and just lit him up, y'all. And Mama Bear, I guess they ran out of shells when she got out the car. Just let her go. Oh, let her get away. And word on the street is, they ain't had no, all of them didn't have their face covered. So why let her run and get away so she could say, he did it? Something don't seem right about this picture. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about all of this. The ghost car, the everything, the 3 minutes away, $100,000. Who would pay $100,000 to get this man taken out? Huh? And why? Was it for the court stuff? Was it because not just for the court stuff, but also insurance policy? You gonna get the money right back? I'm just saying, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching. Peace.